What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So today we're gonna take a look at some brand new FIFA 22 career mode info. I know you will like, so let's go for 2,000 likes on this video. That would be amazing. And let me know down below in the comment section the first player you guys are gonna be signing in FIFA 22 career mode. So let's get right into it now and have a look at this brand new information. What a lot of people have been asking is that all of the new features, will they be available on all gen consoles, which is PS4 or Xbox One? And the answer to that is yes. Most likely not every single new cutscene. Most of them are gonna be on all gen, but when it comes to all the new features such as create a club, making your own kits for player career mode as well, when it comes to adding tattoos and all of that is going to be available on all gen, which is really great news because that has been so much they've been talking about, especially from the last gameplay trailer that we got. Of course, the gameplay is not going to be looking the same, as I said as well. Some of the cutscenes are not going to be the same on the next gen and of course all gen, but most of the new features will be on all gen, which is really important. So I believe that FIFA 22 is still going to be a great game, even if you still have the PS4 or Xbox One like I do at the moment. However, if you start out on the PS4 and you start a career mode on FIFA 22, of course you can upgrade FIFA 22 to next gen for free, which is really great by EA. But what cannot carry over is that career mode progress. So for example, what will be able to carry over if you upgrade from a PS4 to a PS5 during the game and you have started a career mode on Ultimate Team, the progress that's being able to carry over is Ultimate Team and VOLTA. That has been confirmed. It literally says on EA's website. But what does not carry over is Pro Clubs, career mode, online seasons, and also co-op seasons. So if you have started a career mode, you like it so much, you're like 2 seasons into it on the PS4, and if you decide to get a PS5, or if you're able to get a PS5 and also FIFA 22 for free, that progress that you have made in that career mode for the first 2 seasons is not going to be able to carry over to next gen. So you're going to have to start a brand new career mode when you get that. But I'm sure that is fine because of course the graphics are going to be new and everything. So I suppose you kind of want to start off a brand new career mode when you get that next gen console, but that is basically what's not going to be carrying over. Career mode, pro clubs, online seasons, and co-op seasons. The only thing that's going to be carrying over if you start out on the PS5 or all gen consoles, and if you upgrade, is Ultimate Team and VOLTA. Before I start talking more about the new features that's going to be in career mode, I did like this tweet here from Mariti MUFC, and I have to say that this is such a great tweet. FIFA 22 career mode should include Fabrizio Romano's "here we go" tweet to when a player is signed. Of course, if you don't have Twitter or if you don't know who Fabrizio Romano is, he's one of the most reliable sports journalists who always confirms the new transfers and stuff when that happens by saying "here we go." He's a very popular person when it comes to football, and of course that would be so cool to see in career mode. But I think that EA have added something similar to this. Not too sure if Fabrizio Romano is going to be on it. That would be awesome. But of course they have added social media now into career mode. That's also going to be in player career mode as well, but that is also a brand new feature, a social media tab in the game, similar to what we had during the journey. But as I said, they have carried over a lot from the journey into the new career mode for FIFA 22 as well, such as being able to being subbed in from the bench as well in player career mode. But this would be so cool to see in the game. But I'm sure that with this new social media feature in career mode, we're still going to be seeing so many awesome tweets and reactions whenever a new player has been signed. And by the way, to all Manchester United fans watching, I am jealous of your 2 new signings, Sancho and Varane, and a lot of people have been saying they're happy that they don't have to spend like 200 million to sign those players at the beginning of the career mode, because of course now they have signed with their club. So yeah, congratulations to all Manchester United fans watching. I think that yeah, if you're going to be using United, you're going to be having a pretty solid team in career mode. A couple of days ago we obviously had the gameplay deep dive which EA released. They also released this trailer, but next week we're going to be seeing a career mode trailer as well. So they're going to be uploading that on YouTube. Maybe some other people have also gotten some early access to it, so we're going to be seeing some career mode gameplay for the first time, because we haven't gotten any gameplay about it yet. We only know of course the information and some of the new features that's going to be in it, but we haven't actually seen how it's going to be looking in game. So that's what we're going to be getting next week. That is like what's up next. We have VOLTA, Pro Clubs I think, then career mode, and also VOLTA. I think that's going to be last this year. So next week you can expect career mode and also Pro Clubs to have deep dives on EA's website. Of course I'm going to be covering all of that on this channel, so make sure to be subscribed and turn on notifications so you never miss anything about that, because you might miss so much which they release on Twitter or their other social medias. But I'm gonna go through everything and of course show you guys all of the FIFA 22 career mode gameplay that we get in just a few days. Of course, a couple of days ago EA released some brand new information about the gameplay, and some of this gameplay of course we're gonna be seeing in career mode, especially these stats after the games, which I think is gonna be even more special to take a look at in career mode rather than like online game modes. For example, stats like like nutmegs, or you know, how many expected goals you have during the game, how many tackles, dribbling success rate. You have so much in-depth stats, which I think is going to be really cool to take a look at, especially in player career mode with your own player as well, see what he can do better and things like that. So that is obviously something that they have released already that is going to be having a huge effect as well in career mode. So I'm looking forward to seeing more about this when I get to finally test this out. Let's talk about some of the new features quickly, and I don't think I've actually shown off this picture before, which is from an Xbox website. And here we can see it says career mode: create football's newest team, design your unique kit, stadium and badge, and manage your club to glory in career mode, alongside an overhauled player career mode that immerses you in your pros journey like never before. Of course, I've talked about some of that in that picture that we got from EA's website, but of course that didn't mention you can literally design your own stadium. That is what we've been asking for in career mode for a very long time, and I'm sure that this feature is only going to be available if you create the club yourself. I don't think, for example, you can use the Liverpool and then of course upgrade Anfield. I don't think that's actually even allowed because of the licenses, but if you create your own you know, kits and badges, you will also be able to upgrade that stadium. And obviously when you get more money into the club, you're going to be able to upgrade that, you know, upgrade the seats and everything, maybe add some new grass. I don't know what's going to be possible to do there. I really hope it's very detailed, so you can change so much, but it's going to be literally being like an owner of the club is pretty much what it's going to be like when you create your own club. So I cannot wait to try that. That is probably going to be my first series. I'm probably also going to do one with a team that already exists, but this is a new feature I'm sure that a lot of people are excited about, so I'm definitely going to be doing a series on that, going to be streaming it and of course uploading episodes on YouTube. But this is so big news. This is what we've been asking for in career mode for a very long time, so I cannot wait to see more gameplay about this. It sounds really promising. We already have this designing your own stadium, I believe, as well in Madden, which I think also was added this year as well with next gen consoles. I also believe that MLB also had some stadium upgrades and things like that you could do. So maybe this is something that only was possible with next gen consoles. I'm not too sure. I think it's actually been in FIFA before many years ago, so I don't know why it's not been added until this year. But for me, this is very promising. Most excited I've been about a new FIFA in a very long time with these new changes, especially with new consoles as well. I think that this FIFA has big potential, and looking at the Twitter and you guys comments as well on the videos, you seem to be very excited about this. And if you just wait a couple of more days, you will be able to get gameplay from it soon as well, which I'm gonna talk about of course all on this channel when it gets released. So make sure you guys are subscribed and updated with all of the notifications. In the gameplay deep dive which EA released a couple of days ago, they also added this on their website. The CPU AI is a very important area for gameplay, with a lot of FIFA players focusing on career mode and foot squad battles. Let's take a look at this, what it says about player-based difficulty. So it is a new setting when playing against the CPU AI. So the AI has been much improved this year for offline gameplay as well. They are really focused on that, which is great. The idea is that when you play against a team like PSG, Mbappe really stands out as being a more dangerous player due to his attributes. Similarly, if the opposition team is starting a low-rated player among a team of high-rated ones, they will be easier to tackle or dribble past. So they have really improved the AI. They have made it more special to meet the bigger players, and of course a lot of the players as well are going to be moving like they do in real life, which I've also talked about in a video a couple of days ago. Essentially, player-based difficulty individualizes the difficulty of each player. For example, when playing on professional difficulty against an average team, but with Mbappe in their squad, he will behave as if he was on a difficulty higher, world-class difficulty, while his teammates will still perform as being on professional difficulty or lower. Besides this, we also balanced all difficulty levels to offer more differentiation and a better difficulty and gameplay progression between each level. If we take a look at even more news here, additionally there are also areas of FIFA 22 with gameplay changes that will be introduced in future deep dives, gameplay perks for career mode and pro clubs, and of course a bit about VOLTA as well. They have also brought back the skill meter from the good old FIFA Street games, so VOLTA as well is even looking promising this year. This sounds really interesting. I'm gonna go more into detail about this when we get that the FIFA 22 career mode deep dive and gameplay in just a few days, but this sounds really promising and I think it's gonna be a big year for career mode. That is what I wanted to go through in this video. Of course, the big news being that most of these new features now have been confirmed as well to still be on old gen. I know that a lot of you guys are still on old gen, including myself. It is difficult to get hands on the new console, plus it is very expensive, so I get why a lot of people are gonna be still playing on the old gen and then of course upgrading eventually. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it, which player are gonna be signing first in FIFA 22 career mode, and also let me know which team I should also also used in my first FIFA 22 career mode series. But that is it for now. I'm gonna go through more gameplay stuff about the players and everything like that in just a few days when we get more information and actually gameplay from the game mode itself. So of course, as I said before, make sure to have notifications on and stay tuned for that, because they release this on Twitter and stuff, so not everybody might have that. I'll cover everything on this channel whenever that gets released. But that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.